what's happening in the Greater Keller Chamber business scene. Here to join me and share everything that's happened here as a roundup of 2024 is the president and CEO, Beverly Dixon. And we're also going to go and fast forward to 2025, what to expect. We can't wait. Welcome, Bev.
Thank you, Sarah, for having me again on your podcast. I really appreciate it. And you forgot to mention that you are one of our ambassadors.
Yes,
as well.
I am a proud ambassador. Cheers to that. Happy New Year. We're so excited. Here we are recording this during Christmas. So let's go through what has happened in the past year. We have so much to get into, so don't go away.
We've actually had a great year with the Greater Keller Chamber of Commerce. We've seen a lot of growth, a lot of engagement with new businesses, which we're always excited to see. And we've also seen a lot of engagement with our current businesses. We have some things we're very proud of. All of our signature events were a success this year. We had a lot of fun with those, with our golf tournament, our Kids Camp Expo, Fired Up, if you've never been to that, which is steak, cigars, and spirits in May. We also had a very, very successful Women Inspiring Success and Empowerment Conference in October, plus our Wine and Jazz, which of course is a taste of Keller. So those were just our great signature events, but we also launched a lot of great business development programs and networking programs. One thing I'm very proud of is we launched with Rideau Law Firm, the Brown Bag and Business Strategies, which met once a month and allowed businesses to have interactions with lawyers and professionals on things like estate planning for small businesses, trademarks and copyrights, some stuff that you wouldn't normally get as a small business owner, but are very valuable in making sure you protect your assets. We also launched a mastermind men's networking group. Our Women's Inspiring Success and Empower networking group has grown. We regularly see 50 to 60 women coming to that, which is great. We recently, 3 months ago, just launched a veterans networking group called Vet Connect. Starting in the new year, they'll be meeting twice a month, and that's very exciting to see because we do have a number of veterans in the local area, and sometimes it's hard for them to connect with like-minded individuals that have the same background as they do, because coming into business from a military standpoint is very different than coming in as a brand new entrepreneur out of college. So that's something exciting. What I'm very excited to do to announce is we're getting ready to graduate our first class of Tomorrow's Lone Star Leaders program. It was a program we started designed for 10th graders. This is the inaugural year, so we do have some kids that are not 10th graders. But we basically went to Keller ISD and looked for kids that were looking for a way to develop their leadership. They met once a month for nine months, different venues, different leaders that they talked to. Everyone had a lesson. We met places like Texas Health Alliance. The chief nursing officer out there talked to them and gave them a tour. They got to meet with Representative Giovanni Capriglione. In fact, 2 of the kids went on to be interns for him. We went to Christ Haven for Children. We went to the Birch. We got to go to Andretti's Sports, which was a lot of fun. And we actually just finished up with TCC, which is a great way for these kids to, develop their leadership skills and also look at businesses in which they might be interested in becoming leaders in the future. So that was something I'm very proud of, kind of a flagship program that we had. So we just had a lot of great things going on, and I'm very, very excited for 2025. We have a big announcement that should be coming out sometime about February timeframe that I think our community members and our businesses will be very excited for. But it's really been a great year with the Greater Keller Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, it absolutely has. And thank you for your service. I know that being a veteran, that is near and dear to your heart to be involved with our armed services that are trying to, get back into the, career paths and the working community outside of serving our country. So thank you for that. How was the transition for you personally?
It's been interesting. So next year will be 15 years since I retired. It seems like a lifetime ago, but at the same time, it seems like it was just yesterday. But what I do love about being with the Greater Keller Chamber of Commerce, it allows you to make connections with other groups. We're about 12% nonprofit. So some of those nonprofits specifically serve veterans. So again, it's another nice touch point, but it's also when you talk to veterans, a lot of them are really about giving back. So having these nonprofits that are in the chamber gives them an opportunity to make a connection as a business owner. We actually just had our holiday party in which we did an angel tree, and we spotlighted 6 of our nonprofits, and people signed up to be an angel for those nonprofits, which was great to see how many people were willing to give back, especially in this time, this economy that we have right now. You know, money's tight, but what I found about our community is you make the ask and people are going to show up.
Absolutely. What do we have to look forward to for this upcoming year?
Well, we obviously have the same programs that we started this past year that are continuing to grow. We are bringing back brown bag and business strategies, which I think is critical for our businesses. We're also going to have another class in Tomorrow's Leaders, and then we have the big program that I can't really talk about just yet. But in in February, we're having our awards, 2024 awards out at Andretti's, and we'll be making a big announcement about the program that we're rolling out.
I love that teaser, Bev. What I love about the Keller Chamber is no matter what you're doing throughout the month, you can connect with other like-minded businesses, whether you're a small business or a large business or moving here or moving out. Either way, there's always something about the Keller Chamber that feels like home.
Well, absolutely. And one thing I should mention is we have a New Era networking group that meets every Tuesday at 8:30 a.m. And in the new year, they'll be at DeVivo Brothers. That is a great place for people to come connect, even if you're not a chamber member. I often encourage people that are interested in joining our chamber to go to that group to kind of make a connection. We're very big on making relationships. And to make it a relationship, you have to make a connection. So we need to find out where we can plug you in. I do want to make a plug, speaking of which, for our signature events.
Plug away.
So March 9th, we have our Summer Kids Camp Expo. It'll be at the Keller Center for Advanced Learning. That is a great opportunity for the community to come in and learn about different camps and opportunities for their children throughout the summer. You do not have to be a member of the chamber to come be a vendor at that, and it's open to the public. So, and then May 8th is Fired Up, which is our steak, cigars, and spirits. It's at Landscape Systems Design. If you've never been to it, it's a phenomenal evening out underneath the stars. Woody's Caterings come in their 14-ounce ribeyes. We have Still Austin Distillery coming in with their whiskey. It is a very fun event. It's a great event to hang out with your neighbors or bring some of your customers to that. Then on September 4th, we have our golf classic. We are the fun golf tournament. We have a lot of fun at our tournament, not so serious. We always have a dead last prize, and it's very coveted. And then October, we'll see our Wine and Jazz, which is our Taste of Keller again, where we have local restaurants come in and sample their wares for the community. And then our Women's Inspiring Success and Empowerment Conference is at the end of October. Another great event, very much designed to bring the business women in the area together and empower them and let them connect in a safe space. So that is a very fun, engaging event. So those are our signature events next year, and we absolutely welcome anybody in the community to them. Again, we're all about making connections, and we'd love for you, even if you're not a business owner, you're obviously a customer of some businesses, come support. And I do want to say on that note, we are currently running our Loyal to Local, Shop Local campaign. We have 16 businesses that are participating, and they have cards that for every $100 you spend, you get entered into a drawing to win a prize. We've already awarded 3 $50 gift cards. We have one more that'll be awarded this Friday. And then the grand prize, it'll be $300 on January 3rd. So between now and the end of the year, if you shop with these businesses, make sure you turn in that card and get entered for a chance to win. But so far, we've already have almost $16,000 in cards that have been turned back.
Wow.
So very, very exciting. No, it's not an completely accurate account of how much money we're spending with local businesses, but seeing as we're about 50% small business, I love seeing that much has come back into our community.
That's fantastic for this busy holiday shopping season.
Yes.
Did you touch on those amazing luncheons? There's monthly luncheons.
Oh, we do have monthly luncheons. So thank you for bringing that up.
They're my favorite. I'm always like,
our first one is coming up. It's always the fourth Wednesday of the month. In January, we'll be at Sky Creek Ranch, which is our local golf course in Keller. And we're actually having City Sports come in. Do you know about City Sports?
I don't.
So the city of Keller has invested in their sports park. And one of the things they're doing is they're bringing in a company that's building, and I don't want to quote the square footage because it's a very large facility, but it's going to have 5 or 6 volleyball, basketball courts, futsal. It's this huge, it's being built on Golden Triangle out by the soccer park. Anyway, City Sports, the company that's building this building, and it's a community building as well, is coming in with the city of Keller to come talk about the economic impact that it's going to have on the city of Keller and the businesses. So again, it's open to everybody. We'd love for you to be that. Then our next luncheon is not till April, and it's going to be speed networking. So that's a very fun one. We'll be back at the Bowden. In July, we'll have our Keller ISD. That one is always, we are engaged with the Back to School Bash that Keller ISD puts on for their students every year. This will be the 5th year. And we do Christmas in July, and we like to stuff the sleigh with snacks. And then we have an update on what's going on in Keller ISD. September, we'll be back at the Bowden. I'm not sure on the topic yet, but then in October, we'll have Mayor Mazzani come out to talk about the state of the city. And so, so we don't have luncheons every month because we want to be very deliberate and make sure that we're giving benefit to our members in our community.
Fantastic. I love it, Bev. Anything else you want to add? How do we get involved, and where are all the social medias and the website?
Well, so we are at kellerchamber.com. We are located over on Johnson Road at 420 Johnson Road, Suite 301. We love for people to stop by, email us, call us, come by, join us at any of our networking events. Again, our networking events are open because we really would like to make a connection. We do have a couple chamber mixers coming up. We have one in January that's going to be at Toka. Everything can be found on our calendar. We're also on Instagram, and we're on Facebook. But stop by, make a connection, give us a call. And we have a number of engaged board members, ambassadors that would love to talk to you. And let's see how we can help you.
Awesome. Well, we'll have to have you back, Bev. Thank you so
much for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We'll see you guys next time on Talk the Tap.